like to start by equal from $3 instead of $4 and no time. A license that is a happy bed.
Thank you, Lulu. Now let's consider new business. Before we begin, I want to remind all our young people who have joined us this evening that this meeting is convened to consider official town business. Disturbance will not be tolerated. The floor is now open. Yes?
My name is Ren McCormick, and on behalf of most of the senior class of Beaumont High, I move that the local ordinance 416, the law against public dancing within the town limits of Beaumont, be abolished.
I would give it a 385 representative who would like to second that motion. May I have the floor, please? Mr. McCormick, we wish to change our law because we want to throw a dance, as is your right. But it is my duty to challenge any enterprise which, in my experience, fosters use of liquor, the abuse of drugs, and most importantly, celebrates spiritual corruption. I think you'll find that most folks in this community agree with me.
You got that right.
Now, if anyone can convince me that there's no danger in the raucous party plans, I may reconsider my stand. But for now, no, I cannot go.
I believe that a vote is in order. Will all those in favor?
Excuse me, isn't there any kind of discussion?
Now just a minute. Go to this vote.
It's outrageous if you think
Roger, sit down. I believe Mr. McCormack has a right to be here.
I just want to say a few words because I think this idea scares a lot of people. It shouldn't. From the oldest times, people dance for many reasons. They dance so the crops would be kept plentiful, or so that the home would be good. They dance to show the community spirit, and they dance to celebrate. And that's the dancing we're talking about.
Mr. McCarthy,
Already told! Excuse me, Ray. Already told in Psalm 149 to praise ye the Lord, sing unto the Lord a new song. Let them praise his name in the dance. And it was King David. King David, we read about in Samuel. And what did David do? What did David do? David danced before the Lord with all of his might, leaping and dancing before the Lord. Leaping and dancing. And Ecclesiastes assures us that there's a time for every purpose under heaven. There's a time to laugh. There's a time to weep. There's a time to mourn. And there's a time to dance. There was a time for this law, but not anymore. This is our time. Our time to celebrate life. That's the way it was in the beginning. That's the way it's always been. And that's the way it should be now. Thank you.
There is a motion on the floor to repeal Local Ordinance 416. How does the council vote? No.
No.
The motion is defeated, and I believe this meeting is adjourned.
What's there to say? I lost. The council voted, and I lost. That's not funny, Mom.
Man, when you got to the part about leaping and laughing and weeping and dancing, which I love, don't get me wrong, I was watching the faces of the town council. I promise you, Sean Moore had those books marked up before he walked in here tonight.
You think he told the council how to vote?
Can you still shut up? I love that about you.
But he's a man of God.
He's a man, and you were railed party plans.
Raucous party plans? Can you believe these people? I mean... What?
You can reconsider.
Me? And him?
Yep.
When?
Yeah.
What? When? Mom!
Until you do, you'll never make peace with that man or this town.
I didn't convince him in here.
He wasn't listening. In here, make him listen.
What's there to say? I read my speech, quoted the Bible.
He did everything but speak from your heart.
Reverend Moore's a really smart guy.
And so are you.
He's stubborn.
You're not? I'd love to be here to watch, but I've got to get home and hold down your aunt and uncle.
I love you, Mom.
Well, you have no choice anyway. Go, go.